So we'll have 3 drugs. Wow, this is a cheap stock. I'm telling you right here, this is a cheap stock with 3 different gene therapies. Now, the only thing I want to triple check is their economic rights vis-a-vis Regeneron. If they don't have good economic rights, that will change the model a little bit. But even if it's not that great, it should be a very cheap stock. And I don't love making public stock picks because you got to be pretty careful about what you say in the public. People might go all in. You don't want them to go all in. People might put their whole life savings in a stock, and you just like it a little bit, but they didn't pick up kind of the message that you were saying, or you might tell everyone to sell, and then all of a sudden they don't sell. There's so many things that could go wrong. In fact, on Wall Street, some close friends of mine, after a while, we stopped giving each other stock picks because it's the same problem. You can talk to, let's say, a portfolio manager at Citadel who manages a biotech portfolio, and that person gives you a stock pick. The problem is that they still have 100 stocks in their portfolio, and there's no reason or ability to sort of know which of those stocks are going to do well or not do well. So I kind of avoid stock picks from other people. I avoid stock picks in a lot of ways, so I think that it's one thing to think about. 15-year follow-up's not a big deal if you have to trial the initial patients. They'll still give a conditional approval. I wouldn't buy the stock if the FDA is going to require 15 years before the first approval. That would be not good. Anyway, there's the CEO, John Leonard, who I mentioned. I met once or twice. I had a good impression of him. A long time ago, I was going to do a deal with AbbVie while he was there. Well, let's read this together. Intellia highlights strategic priorities and anticipated 2023 milestones. The strategic priorities focus on late-stage development of its CRISPR-based medicines while continuing to expand and validate its industry-leading genome editing platform. I more or less agree with that. I don't think CRISPR Therapeutics, their rival, is very good. And their other company, Editas, is kind of a joke. So they're really, in my opinion, the only CRISPR game in town. Their goal is to submit the IND in mid-2023 as part of a global study, global pivotal study. So that's the study before FDA approval of 2001 for ATTR amyloidosis with cardiomyopathy. So they expect that study will start by year end. So this is taking forever, unfortunately, but hopefully will be worth the wait. So by the end of this year, initiate pivotal trial for NTLA 2001. So what does that mean for the model? And I'm just going to make an annual model here because I don't think the quarterly results are really going to be that material. Let's see here. So 2023, 2024, and so on. And we're just going to do NTLA 2001, but we might look at some of the other products. So for 2001, this will be the pivotal will start, right? So we'll just put phase 3. They'll have results. My guess is they'll enroll super quickly. So they'll have the results, and they'll have the filing in here. So I'm just going to write filing in here. And they'll probably get approval towards the end of 26. To be conservative, I'll just assume that they get approval there. Is there dark mode for Excel? That'd be cool. I still wouldn't use it, but that'd be cool. I don't think there is. All right, so now the question becomes, what kind of revenue would they generate? Well, one way to think about it is Vyndaqel. Somebody's asking, did you drop the soap a lot in prison? I don't know what that means. Why would I drop the soap? I put the soap in my hands and what do? Do you drop it? I don't know.
No, that's when you bend over.
I don't understand.
Well, you're streaming, so I can't go in very much detail. But when you bend over.
Well, I've actually been to prison, so I think I would know. Have you been to prison?
No.
Okay, so how would you know? But I don't know.
It's a meme about people dropping.
Okay, but in real life, like I've actually.
I think he knows what it means.
I've actually been to prison IRL, and I never heard of that. So how do you know something about prison and I don't? Does that make sense?
It's a meme.
Okay, but
it's like a stereotype.
It can't be true if I actually been, and I've never heard of that.
It's a joke about prison rape.
Oh, well, it's not something one should joke about. There's a lot of people who are gay in prison, so rape doesn't happen that often because they're just a lot of gay people. All right, so I'm looking for. So yeah, you can find all the sex you want if you're really interested in that. And some guys become gay just while they're in prison. It's called gay for the stay. Right? I don't see the office theme. I don't see that anywhere here.
The Office theme is under account, so you can set up on that bag2 file and then under account and then Office theme.
Okay, big help. Well, didn't really do much there, but you know, that's what I get for taking advice from noobs. Let's get back to what I'm good at here. Yeah, I'm not going to recolor all the cells. All right. So submit an ID for HAE and initiate a phase 2 in first half of 23. Cool. There was a first in human for HAE. I'd really like to see the results of that.